Right. Us versus them. While we pay to keep our politicians fighting, how do we, the people, rise up and solve the great challenges of our time? We do it by embracing freedom and liberty. There may be no such thing as a free lunch, but this hour is as close as it gets. Welcome to A Free Solution.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to A Free Solution. Yes, Larry Sharp here, usually host of the Sharp Way Show almost every evening at 7 p.m. But today, oh my God, I'm here with you on WYSL Rochester, New York, WACK Newark, New York. You can reach out to me if you want to. I'll be nice, I think. We'll figure it out. 585-346-3000. You know, there's a couple of things going on here in New York State. And I didn't know which one to cover and how to cover them and such. So I think I'll just try both. The first one is obviously our Lord and Master still, His Majesty, King Andrew Cuomo II, all hail the King. Many of you think and have thought he's toast. He's finished. The king is dead. And I've told you, he's not dead. That's not how this works. And as we speak, I think it's still going on. It may not be, but I think it's still going on. His attorney is doing a press conference defending him now. He's not going down. You thought? Oh, silly rabbit. Why were you thinking such things? He's not going to surrender. He's still coming out swinging. Now, there's a part of me, and this is going to sound crazy, but this is my libertarian streak. There's a part of me that I actually like. And I know you say, what? Larry, yeah, there's a part of me. And the part that I like is his lawyer is actually making the prosecution look bad. Now, why do I like that? Because the one thing that his lawyer is doing well, and she is a talented lawyer. There's no question. She's a talented lawyer. I don't think I could do her job. I don't think I could sleep at night. Maybe, but I think I'd have some trouble. But this is the system. He's got the money. He gets the good lawyer. That's how the game is played. And she is actually showing how the prosecution was absolutely one-sided. I might say, Larry, aren't they supposed to be? When it comes to a crime, they kind of are. Yeah. But this was supposed to be a review. That's what everyone said. But the prosecutors who did it did what they always do, which is only use stuff against you. Now, why do I say this? Why does this matter? It's a little off topic, but this is coming to light. When you get arrested, they say anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. They don't say the good stuff will be used for you and the bad stuff will be used against you. No, they tell you straight up, everything's against you. If you've got good things, we're not talking about that. If we have anything that's mitigating, we're not bringing that up. We are only doing the bad stuff. And I've actually been, for some of you who know, I've done some consulting with criminal defense attorneys. And I've seen prosecutors put stuff up on a PowerPoint where they literally black out anything that could be good and only show the bad thing to the jury. That's a thing. So while Cuomo probably deserves all of this, the average New Yorker doesn't. And that's my point. That part, if I can find a silver lining in this, in the attorney doing what she's doing, it's that. And you know me, I'm always trying to find a silver lining. And in this specific case, that's the silver lining. She is showing that when the government puts up information about you, it's always against you. There's nothing good. And in fact, if they could look for something that might mitigate it, they will simply ignore it, not put it in the report, not talk about it. It never happened. You better find it. That's it. They're only throwing bad stuff at you. And if you don't have a good lawyer who will dig down and find the good stuff for you, you're convicted. That's how it works. Sad, I know. But if you can afford 6 figures to defend yourself in a criminal case, you can get a fair trial and fair sentencing if you're guilty. And if you're guilty, you should get sentenced, but fairly. That's true. If you can afford 7 figures for your defense, if you're that wealthy, you can get off if you're guilty. Absolutely. Can happen in the system. If you can't afford either, you're guilty. Whether you are or not, doesn't matter. Just what are you going to plead to? And I know I'm being a little bit callous, but I've just seen the system work that way so many times. And that's the one good thing about what Cuomo's lawyer is doing. Now, here's all the bad. I gave you a good.
Jonathan from Hawthorne, good news.
Awesome, thank you. But there's the bad stuff is everything else is happening. So I got a call, so let me grab a call. Jonathan, how are you, sir?
I'm spectacular, Larry. How you doing?
Good. What's going on? Talk to me.
Well, had a good view of you last night, and I just saw that Cuomo is stepping down in 14 days.
There we go. I guess the king is dead.
So I figured you might enjoy that.
There we go. He did it while I was online. Look at that. He gave me another gift.
He's doing a live address right now. He just said that it'll be effective in 14 days. So
there we go. We're going to get Hochul, I guess, is going to be our governor then.
Sure.
And, yes. So I don't think that she will be I don't think that she will run again. I think Democrats will find somebody like Letitia James or something to do it.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. There was some articles floating around that top Democrat donors are pushing her to run for election, but I feel what you feel. So, but I figured I'd share the good news with you. It just made my day. So,
Jonathan, thank you for calling in, my friend. I appreciate it.
All right, brother. Take care and have fun with the new pup biscuit, man.
Thank you, my friend.
Take care.
So there we go. He has stepped down. The king is dead. Well, who knows how dead? But yes, the king right now is dead. That's a positive thing. The question now is, who do we get? Engineer, I feel like I have an echo here. Do I still have an echo? Maybe not. Okay. But, okay, so good. That's good, I think. We'll see what the next steps are, right? What do Democrats do? What do Republicans do? That's the issue. What do Democrats do? What do Republicans do? Now that he's stepping away, do the Democrats move further left or not? Right? Do the Democrats become more moderate or not? Do the Republicans become more moderate or not? Or do the Republicans go harder core right? I think this is going to be interesting. Now we have a good shakeup, but now this is a part I think is really good. Is the COVID lockdowns, are the COVID reactions are they still going to be a focus? Because originally, before His Majesty just gave me that gift, I'm very happy. I was thinking his attack has to be, let's focus on COVID. Everything's COVID. If he's gone, does Hochul step in and focus on COVID? Or does she go, how do I try to hold on to this state for the next year and a half? Or does she say, how do I try to build up this state? What does she do? It's a good question. My gut tells me she will try to find one thing that she can jump on, and she'll do this. She'll focus on that one thing, try to make it good. If she feels like there is something warm and fuzzy happening, then she'll try to run. If not, I think she won't. I think she'll just step away and let somebody else run, similar to what Patterson did after Spitzer. That's my gut. That is my gut. So now the question becomes, without Mr. Cuomo, I'm called Mr. soon, is he no longer royalty? Oh my God. Is he no longer royalty? Do I have no more Tuesdays with Andy? Are those gone now? Maybe I got to do Tuesdays with Kathy? Is Kathy Hochul going to be as good as him? I doubt it. I don't think I can match him. I'm not sure. I don't know if I can match him. We'll see. But no, the other issue that I want to bring up here is, as we move forward, now with him gone, what do Democrats do? And is he still a player in any way? Right? Is he still a player anyway? We'll find out. All right, guys. Good news. Glad it happened on my watch. He gave me a gift after all. Larry Sharp, here on A Free Solution. Give me a call, 585-346-3000. Back after the break.
Your business relies on computers and technology to operate. Slow, unreliable networks and servers can cause unplanned downtime and affect your bottom line. The experts at Simple Tech Innovations are here to help. Their preventative maintenance program ensures that your computers and network are kept up to date and monitored for any issues, keeping your business running smoothly. They also help clients achieve HIPAA, PCI, and New York State cybersecurity compliance to keep your network safe and secure. Whatever your business IT needs are, Simple Tech Innovations should be your first call. They've won the Best in Rochester 8 years in a row and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. Call them today for a free consultation at 585-200-3182. That's 585-200-3182. Simple Tech Innovations.
The Finger Lakes Castle team is in its 7th decade of factory direct service to the service professional. From cleaning the ins and outs of your vehicle to keeping you on the road, Castle's got you covered. Castle makes streak-proof glass cleaner, FDA-registered sanitizers, and EPA-registered hospital-grade disinfectants. Remember, when you need to keep it clean, use what the pros use. Castle. Accept no substitutes.
Castle keeps it clean. A message from the National Police Association. It used to be that any able-bodied person would offer to assist a police officer in danger. Now, passers-by are more likely to take a video. There's a better use for your phone when an officer's in trouble. Call 911. Tell the operator where you are and what you see. Then start your video to provide evidence later.
I'm sorry, I left this extra feed on, so I apologize for any echo. I had to turn it on. I had to turn it on to let you know about the caller. But yeah, he tipped me off, and I saw it on the screen about him resigning. I'm going to come back with a clip because we're not going to be able to use these clips much longer.
It's their ability to give a truly customized solution. Or perhaps they just like the fact that Simple Tech is a local small business that builds great relationships with its clients. Whatever the reason may be, you can rest assured knowing that the local team at Simple Tech has your best interest in mind when building or updating your website. They're hands-on and love helping customers achieve their goals. But don't take my word for it. They've won the Best in Rochester 8 years in a row and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. If your website doesn't match your dreams or isn't achieving your goals, give the professionals at Simple Tech Innovations a call today for a consultation at 585-200-3182. That's 585-200-3182. Simple Tech Innovations.
A free solution.
Can't I get you to sing just a few bars of Empire State of Mind?
No, that's a campaign killer.
All right, fine. We're going to go to the end of the debate.
Unless you come to the shower.
All right, we're done.
Should have gone to the shower. That's all I'm saying. Should have gone to the shower. Larry Sharp, here on a free solution. WYSL, Rochester, New York, WACK, Newark, New York, 585-346-3000. Look, I got a gift. We all New Yorkers got a gift. A lot of us got a gift, but he did it during my show. How awesome is that? He was like, Larry Sharp's on. He's about to beat me up. I better bail now. See if I can get rid of some of the heat. God, I wish that were true. But it did sound cool, though. I'm going to say that anyway, as if that's why he did it. He was scared of me, and that's why he resigned. But let's think about this. How bad was it? He's got a clearly talented lawyer. He's got tons of money, and he still resigned. How bad was it? What made me start to rethink a little bit was when his close executive resigned. Now, to be forward, until this morning, I was still thinking 50-50. I'm actually surprised he dropped so early. I was still thinking 50-50. So he surprised me, which means it was really bad. There's no way he would have dropped and resigned if it wasn't really bad. So he might be scared of maybe jail time or something. I mean, really bad. But the question now becomes, where do his supporters go? I mean, he has literally 8 figures of dollars, tens of millions of dollars he's raised. Just take that and buy another house or something? What does he do now? What kind of influence does he have now with all that money? He's not going to give it back. All those people he put on boards, all that scamming he's done, do they all turn on him now? Or is that going to be, a bunch of money for his legal defense? Maybe that's what it is. And how do you feel when you've been throwing him $40,000 every year for the past 10 years and he's using that to pay his lawyers so he doesn't go to jail? Could be some unhappy donors right there. Really unhappy. Think about how much money those people put behind him, hoping that he would keep going. And now he's gone. Well, they feel like chumps. What about all those actors that all those videos about how awesome he is? Where are they going to go now? Are we just kidding? Well, the other part, how many actually knew but didn't care? I mean, if it's that bad, you have that kind of environment, hostile work environment. How many knew, didn't care? And were just, he's our guy. I know he's a monster, but he's our monster. And it's better than the other guy monster. Is that what's happening now? This is an issue, right? This is the backlash. Let me grab a couple of comments here. A lot of you guys are chatting, so I appreciate it. Let me grab a couple. Andrew brings up something that's very serious. Thank you, Andrew, for this. Andrew says, I feel bad for his daughters. Definitely not King Cuomo II. Yeah. Yeah. If you're his daughter, I mean, how do you feel? Not your fault. You didn't pick your dad, right? You didn't pick your family. That's your dad. That can't be great. I mean, that just can't be great. That's a very valid point, Andrew. If there is someone to feel bad for, I think that's true. That's an accurate piece. That definitely is something we should be concerned about. So someone in the chat's asking about de Blasio. De Blasio's gone in January. He's terminated out. It's already gone. So yes. Jericho says, I'm just hearing this from you first. This is amazing. The crown has been kicked. Yes. But as I said, the only way I thought he would step down is if he thought he was doomed. I didn't think he would, actually get impeached. I thought he'd fight until he thought it was over. Clearly, he thought it was over. I'm surprised, but pleasantly surprised. I thought there'd be a whole lot more. So yes. People ask me if I'm going to run. Well, you know what? Now I should run as a Democrat. How about that? I'm kidding, but you get my point. I can run as a Democrat now. Why not? He's gone. Now there'll be an actual open primary with a bunch of people who will actually try to run. Maybe I'll run as a Democrat, as a Libertarian, and as a Republican. I run as all three. How about that? I get all 3 lines. I'll run the table. I like that idea. You got to help me, Joe. Elise says, Larry, you going to run for governor again? I just said, yeah, all of them. I'm running as a Republican, a Democrat, and Libertarian. I'm going to grab working families. I'm going to grab all of them now. I'm going to have like 5 lines. No one gets to vote for anybody but me. We're going to go from one king to another. Totally teasing you guys. I just think it's funny. I really do think it's funny. Dustin says, no more Tuesdays with Andy. Yeah, but it's worth it. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say that because Cuomo's a bad guy. And now he's gone. That's good. But there is a chance of someone coming in even worse. That there's a chance. I don't think Hochul will be worse. I don't think so. I don't know her very well. I've met her a couple times. I don't know her well, but my gut tells me she won't be worse. If anything, she'll be neutral. She'll just kind of, I think, she'll just make things move and just not collapse. I think that's what she's trying to do. So we'll see. But do we get, AOC, right? I mean, is that a possibility, right? Do we go down that road? Maybe. Sadly, for you Republicans, I think now the odds of Republican winning just went down tremendously. I just believe that. Because now the people who did hate Cuomo, who might have considered voting Republican, they're going to vote Democrat now. So I think that's why many Democrats want him to go early. They talked about that on CNN and MSNBC about he's got to go early so that whoever the Democratic leader is can jump on board and make sure Democrats jump in. So I do think, sorry, Republicans, I think your best chance was Cuomo. Now he's gone. Democrats gonna go right back to being Democrats. So that's the sad part. Yeah. Lockdowns, Larry. Try them again. Riots in the streets along with mandated vaccines. I think that all the COVID stuff right now, my gut tells me, will start relaxing a bit. That's what I think. He was pushing the COVID heavily because that was his thing, right? He was the COVID king. He was going to protect us all and save us all. I think we're going to relax a little bit. That's my gut. I could be wrong. Unless Kathy Hochul jumps in and goes, was working for him, I'll do it. But I think it's going to come back a bit. I do think it's going to start to come back. I really believe that. I could be wrong. We'll see. So, yes. John says, resigns while you're on the radio. How poetic. He's trying to tell me something. It's like, Larry, your turn. Maybe. I like that. Matt says, we need you, Larry Sharp. Fix this day, please. Thank you, guys. I do appreciate all of it. It's amazing. Yes. Will says, I'm dumbfounded. Wow. I didn't think it'd be so soon, Will. I'm with you. I thought he would fight a whole lot longer. I really thought he'd fight longer. That's what I'm saying. For him to quit now, I bet his supporters got on him. And they were like, you can't win next year. And we can't have a Republican governor because that will be the end of the world. We would all die, a Republican governor. Obviously, New York would just blow up in a nuclear explosion if we had a Republican governor. That's what they believe. So they said, you walk away, we'll put someone else in, and we'll start backing them. And now let me go to the part about the backing part. Think of all the money that so many people just daily use to survive in their life. Tens of thousands of dollars. Can it be your families? Hundreds of thousands of dollars, whatever it is. He has tens of millions and he's not governor anymore. Think of all that money thrown away. Or thrown at him. Maybe we should get some of that. I'm becoming a socialist. I'm kidding again. I'm giddy, guys. I'm giddy. It's awesome. I'm a little giddy. Please don't beat me up too bad for these. I'm really enjoying it. Absolutely. Yes. So, how do you feel? Tell me. 585-346-3000. Larry Sharp, host of the Sharp Way Show, here on A Free Solution. Back after the break.
Fly the flag, stand for freedom. WYSL. AM 1040 Avon Rochester, FM 92.1 Rochester, and FM 95.5 Spencerport.
Here's the News 10 NBC forecast on WYSL. For tonight, a shower or storm will be possible early on with a low temperature of 73. It will remain on the muggy side. Going into Wednesday, high temperature of 91 expected with feels like values in the mid and upper 90s in the afternoon. An isolated storm will be possible as well, otherwise partly cloudy. Finally, if you go into Wednesday night.
Okay, we have Jacob from Rochester on the line.
I'm First Alert Meteorologist Alex Fields.
And have another caller on hold. I'll let you know after you're done with Jacob.
A poll found that just 6% of Americans believe abortion should be allowed up until the birth of a baby. Life News reported on a Marist study holding that merely 13% of people support abortion through all 9 months of a pregnancy. A Morning Consult research study revealed most Americans think abortion should be made illegal. The 2021 annual Gallup poll shows that only 32% of respondents think abortion ought to remain legal through birth. This is why for the last 40 years, federal legislators passed...
Okay, the second caller is Craig from Clinton. I had to put him on hold because both calls came in at once.
Given the most of America.
So you can go to Jacob, and then if you say goodbye to Jacob, and once you say, thanks for calling Jacob, I'll dump him, and I'll have Craig ready.
A spending bill that would fund abortion.
Yeah, my fear is Cuomo could do a lot of damage in 14 days.
Sponsored by Compass Care.
Why do businesses choose to move their website from Wix and Squarespace to SimpleTech Innovations? Maybe it's their excellent customer service or attention to detail. Maybe it's their ability to give a truly customized solution. Or
it just occurred to me, would Kathy Hochul be our first female governor?
Relationships with its clients. Whatever the reason may be, you can rest assured knowing that the local team at SimpleTech has your best interest in mind when building or updating your website. They're hands-on and love helping customers achieve their goals. But don't take my word for it. They've won the best in Rochester 8 years in a row and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. If your website doesn't match your dreams or isn't achieving your goals, give the professionals at SimpleTech Innovations a call today for a consultation at 585-200-3182. That's 585-200-3182. SimpleTech Innovations.
Hear that? Opportunity isn't just knocking, it's pounding at the door. It's opening for you at Woodcliff Hotel and Spa. Now looking for great, motivated associates focused on career growth and personal development for numerous positions in their renovated, luxurious facility. When you join Rochester's premier Woodcliff team, get up to $2,000 in bonuses, including an immediate $300 sign-on bonus for hourly associates. 96% of employees said they were proud to work at Woodcliff in a 2020 survey. Go to woodcliffjobs.com and apply today.
Geneseo Hardware and Rental, Route 20A in Geneseo, is Livingston County's most complete rental center. Geneseo Hardware and Rental has a wide selection of equipment rental items for all your project needs. Over 6,000 square feet with a large selection of plumbing, electrical, home and garden, and much more. Geneseo Hardware offers Valspar paint plus screen and window repair. Route 20A next to Wegmans Plaza. Visit Geneseo-rental.com.
Geneseo Hardware and Rental has your pool and spa needs.
Take it, Tony.
How's that, Zach?
Terrific, man. Hold on. Hello.
Honey, we need help. We have company coming and the kitchen sink is clogged.
Oh, man, now I really got the blues.
What's the skitty, Zach?
Train's backed up and we got company coming over. What am I going to do, brother?
Call Taylor. 500 Help. Their plumbing experts will fix things up and have you singing in no time.
500 Help. Now that's a hot number.
I think I'm really getting it, man.
Call Taylor. 500 Help.
What's the most critical component of every business? It's people. Today's challenging environment demands that you find the right candidate to grow and succeed. Good thing you can put Wellington Steel and Associates on your team to recruit the best talent for project management, software development, finance, sales, and cybersecurity. Their talented recruiters only find top-tier candidates to fit your company's unique needs. And if you're seeking a position, Wellington Steel and Associates...
Okay, and I'll have a Cuomo clip. It's one that just goes to show he's not afraid of saying anything. Stand by.
Hi, this This is Joe Santani from the radio show Medicare U. Join me along with my partner Andrea Zaweski from T65 and Beyond every week as we explore the ins and outs of Medicare. We're your healthcare translators. If you're 65 or will be soon, you'll need this important Medicare information for the best coverage, best health, and best price. Medicare U, Tuesdays at 7:30 and Sundays at 1 on the WYSL stations.
WYSL. A free solution.
They used an expression that Southern Italians were called, I believe they're saying Southern Italians, Sicilians, I'm half Sicilian, were called, quote unquote, wops. N-word wops.
See that? He said the N-word and they got rid of him. I'm kidding. He got rid of himself because he was a bad guy. That's for sure. Larry Sharp here on A Free Solution. And here's the best part about A Free Solution. Here on WYSL, Rochester, New York, and WACK in Newark, the cool Newark, by the way, Newark, New York. Take that, Jersey. I'm kidding you, Jersey. I just like New York better. So this show's on every day at noon. And look, sometimes when the show is on, governors resign. That's a good deal. See that? That actually happens. So you can follow us on Facebook and YouTube and listen to us every single day at noon. In fact, we got the cool Kevin Wilson on. Super cool Tim O'Connor's going to be on Thursday. And I'm still trying to bug Andrew Halser to come on. If you're listening, you better come on. Or nothing. I'll just keep saying it. So that's what will happen. I want to go to a phone call. I have a bunch of them. I want to grab a couple. It's Jacob from Rochester. How are you, sir?
Jake, it's great to talk to you again, man. It's great to talk to you, Larry. So you said you were giddy before the break, and I just wanted to say you're allowed to celebrate, Larry. You've been fully vindicated. In 2018, we didn't get the election night that we wanted, but today is a beautiful day. And my phone is blowing up with everybody I know texting me like, oh, my God, Cuomo resigned. Oh, my God. It's a happy day.
It is, and I'm a little giddy. So I'm sorry if I say some things that may seem silly or funny, but I am a little giddy. You're right. I didn't expect this today. I thought it might happen, but I did not think it would happen this week or so soon. I did not think that at all.
Yeah, and just one last thing. Like
we have 3 more calls.
Before you came back from the break with when he said the N-word and the WAP, I was very disrespected by him when he said that his actions was due to him being Italian. Like that has anything to do with it. Like I'm not allowed to get away with that. Nobody else is allowed to get away with that. So I thought that was a major cop out, and I'm glad that he's being held accountable. We love you, Larry. I hope you have a good rest of your day.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So yeah, I think Jacob and I feel in the same way. Didn't think it was going to happen so soon. I wasn't sure it was going to happen yet. I was waiting for his lawyer to see if she could fight and see what would happen. But obviously things aren't working. And Joe texted in saying he thinks the money walked away. I think he's probably right. So let me grab another call if I can. I've got Craig from Clinton. How are you, sir?
I don't know how to feel. You know, it's been 10 years of horrible stuff. And in 2 weeks, it's over.
Yes, I think it's true, right? It's almost like you become accustomed to having the bad enemy, and now the war's over, right?
You know, it's almost kind of like, I don't know if this is a drastic comparison or not, but it's kind of like when they killed Bin Laden, and I was watching the Mets game, and that's how I found out. Everyone was like chanting America and like singing and all this stuff. Again, I don't know if Cuomo is quite on the same level there, but it's kind of the same feeling. I feel like everyone's like in the street. I also don't know if this is real.
2 more calls after this.
He's always got a plan. So is he just going to take that money and run for president now? What's he going to do?
That's you made a valid point, right? He's still got 8 figures worth of money in his accounts. He's still got that. And he has all those connections. So who knows what he's going to do? Look, I'm happy that he's not our governor. I'm going to take that, Craig. I'm going to take that.
Yeah, we'll worry about whatever he's got planned later, right?
Absolutely. Yes, take what we can get. Absolutely. Craig, thank you so much for the call. I appreciate it.
Yes, thank you. Have a nice day.
All righty. Yeah, I think Craig's got a valid point, right? I mean, in reality, we become accustomed to having the boogeyman.
Tyler from Afton.
And now that he's gone, I mean, it's kind of weird. It's like the war's over. Do I still fight? Yes, still fight. Yes,
Tyler, Afton.
Yes. So I want to grab the call if I can. I have Tyler from Afton. How are you, sir?
Not too bad, Larry. How you doing? Good to talk to you again. So I just have to say this, and it's ecstatic. Ding dong, the emperor's gone, the emperor's gone, the emperor's gone. Ding dong, the emperor is gone.
Yes, I'm with you. There's like what Craig was saying, part of me doesn't believe it, right? Part of me thinks it's one big like prank, like everybody's teasing me and it's not real. And all of a sudden I'm going to go online right afterwards and it's going to be like, just kidding. Cuomo's doubling down. He's running for president too. Like I'm part of me is scared that's going to happen.
I am too, but at the same time, I still bought a crap ton of popcorn for a gubernatorial impeachment ceremony, and I still hope I get to eat all that crap ton of popcorn for a gubernatorial impeachment ceremony.
Actually, I got to tell you, to be forward with you, I now don't care if he gets impeached. If he does, great. If he doesn't, I don't care. I just want him gone. I don't care what happened. Just you're gone.
Exactly.
Yes.
Now, the next question, when are we going to get somebody who actually cares about science into the office? You know, somebody like you know, because
I appreciate that, my friend. To be forward with you, during the break, my phone is also blowing up. People are like, when are we going to do this? What are we going to do? I'm getting the same stuff. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm going to run Democrat, Republican, Libertarian, Conservative, working families. I'm running them all now. That's it. I went all five.
There you go, man. I'll vote for you again, just like I did last time.
I appreciate it, my friend. Thank you so much for that call. Have a good one. That's great. So, engineer, do we have another call?
Brian from Syracuse.
Awesome. Want to grab Brian from Syracuse, please. How are you, sir?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm giddy. I'm saying all kind of crazy stuff. I might say something stupid. Guys, I hope you don't
I won't.
hold it against me if I say some dumb stuff today.
Oh, no, it's great. It's a great day.
Absolutely. What's on your mind, my friend?
I got two questions. My first one is, what do you think is going to happen next? Now that Cuomo's resigning, so does that take the lieutenant governor lady? Does she get bumped up to the governor spot? And if so, how is she going to do?
Yeah, let me tell you what I think is going to happen. I think, yes, how it works is she will become lieutenant governor. And then I think someone out of the assembly, if I understand how the system works, then becomes lieutenant governor. I forgot how that works. There's some system to where maybe the speaker, I don't remember who it is, but someone out of the assembly then becomes lieutenant governor and she becomes the governor. And the problem that she's going to have is she's nowhere near the monster that Cuomo is. And Cuomo ran this state with an iron fist. So now there's a power vacuum. I don't think she's going to be worse than Cuomo. Again, as I mentioned, I've only met her twice. I don't know her very well at all. I also know her personality very well at all. My assumption says if you're going to be Cuomo's number two, you can't be that much of a monster because he wouldn't have put up with you. He's going to put somebody who's not as hard as him as his number two. He's not going to try to get someone who's competent and awesome as his number two because he's worried about his own world. So my gut is she will be mediocre. That's what I think she'll be. She'll be mediocre. But here's the one good thing. There's a positive thing here. She will be New York's first female governor. That's a positive thing. It's nice.
It is.
We get
You
some
know, and I got
little,
one more thing,
some
too.
feel-good points.
Yep, I got one more thing, too. You know, it's about to be 2022. I mean, you could run for all parties at once and be identified as one.
That's what I'm saying. I'm giddy now. So I got to have some conversations with my team this week and see what we're going to do. I do have to have some conversations. This does change the world a bit, and we got to rethink what we were going to do, what we can do. So I will start having conversations this week. Absolutely.
All right, Larry, I love you. Thank you.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate the call.
All right.
So yeah, I think his point is a valid one, right? When Hochul comes in, there's going to be a power vacuum, right? And all those people who are now going to try to juggle and shift and adjust and find out how much power they can have, right? That's an issue right there, 100%. Let me grab a couple of comments if I can. There's something you guys are blowing up. I appreciate that. So yes, let's see. Eric, of course, teasing. Just reported Joe Biden announced he may run for governor. Does not remember he's president. That's a cute one, Eric. I like that. I would take Biden over Cuomo. I'm not a Biden fan, clearly. But again, I'm just happy that Cuomo's gone. Maybe if Biden becomes a governor, he'll just walk back to D.C. Well, it's fine. I'll take that. All good. Paula says, does he have to give his Emmy back? I love that. They should take his Emmy away. Oh, Paula. So good. They should take his Emmy away. They should be like, you don't deserve this Emmy. That'd be awesome. I would love that. I'm sorry. I'm being petty. I am being petty. But man, it just feels good. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm human, guys. I'm human. This bad person has been destroying my state for 10 years. And now he's gone. So yeah, I'm a little petty. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be, though. But Paul, I do love that. I'm just saying. If they don't, let me try to be bigger picture. He's gone. That's good. Whatever else happens, happens. Doesn't matter. He's gone. Would I like us to have that popcorn, watch the impeachment? Yeah, but it's okay if he's not. Would I like him to lose his Emmy? I so would. And it really is petty, but I so would. But if not, no worries. He's gone. So this is good no matter what. I'll take my pettiness wherever I get it. Larry Sharp, a free solution. 585-346-3000. Giddy for my gift today. I'll be back after the break.
Why do businesses choose to move their website from?
So if he's impeached, then he loses his pension, correct?
Maybe it's their excellent customer service or
I believe I heard that somewhere in the media that if you're impeached.
Or perhaps they just like the fact that SimpleTech is a local small business that builds great relationships with its clients. Whatever the reason may be, you can rest assured knowing that the local team at SimpleTech has your best interest in mind.
Yep, I hear you.
Building or updating your website, they're hands-on.
Yeah, Bob Savage just chimed into the studio that they're creating a new law that they can't collect pensions if they've been convicted of a felony and impeached.
Your website doesn't match your dreams, or isn't it?
Well, at least it's making them rethink things. So
Innovations are called today for a consultation at 585.
no more business as usual, at least.
3182. That's 585-200-3182. Simple Tech Innovations.
Hi, my name is Ryan Bourne.
And I'm Danica Bourne.
And we're the owners of South Coast Tax. We would like to thank our Lord for protecting us from evil. Psalm 91 states, He is my refuge and my fortress, for He will rescue us from every trap and protect us from deadly disease.
South Coast Tax are Christian-based tax accountants and attorneys who specialize in releasing bank levies, wage garnishments, and filing complex tax returns. We are the leaders in acceptance of offers and compromise with awesome results.
We are also a small firm who will treat you like family and not just a number.
Call us today at 1-800-TAX-1176 for a free consultation, and we'll take the time to explain all of the programs that you qualify for in order to allow you a fresh start.
In John 8:36, so if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed. And one way we can achieve that is by being debt-free. So let us help you today. Call us at 1-800-TAX-1176, and together we can help achieve this goal by putting the IRS tax debt behind you for good. Again, that number is 1-800-TAX-1176.
Your business relies on computers and technology to operate. Slow, unreliable networks and servers can cause unplanned downtime and affect your bottom line. The experts at SimpleTech Innovations are here to help. Their preventative maintenance program ensures that your computers and network are kept up to date and monitored for any issues, keeping your business running smoothly. They also help clients achieve HIPAA, PCI, and New York State cybersecurity compliance to keep your network safe and secure. Whatever your business IT needs are, Simple Tech Innovation should be your first call. They've won the best in Rochester 8 years in a row and have an A+ Better Business Bureau rating. Call them today for a free consultation at 585-200-3182. That's 585-200-3182. Simple Tech Innovations.
A free solution.
Oh, yes. Larry Sharp here on A Free Solution. And I got an awesome gift today. Most of you watching know, absolutely. But I'm going to say it again. Finally, the king is dead. I started the show saying the king's not dead yet. I get to end the show with the king is dead. What an amazing gift I got today. Of all the things that Cuomo's given me, most of them I have hated. And I mean hated. This one, not so much. I'm okay with this gift. This is a gift that's going to keep giving for a long time. I'm feeling good. I know many of you are too. I'm very happy this happened. 100% happy this happened. Surprised. Didn't think it would happen so soon, but it did. It happened here on A Free Solution, WYSL, Rochester, New York, WACK in Newark, New York. And I'm Larry Sharp, host usually of The Sharp Way. And maybe I should do a special Sharp Way show coming up here. Maybe I should. But either way, happy that you guys have given me a chunk of your afternoon. I mean, just great news. Let me grab, I have so many people blowing up the phone, so many people who are literally texting and chatting all over the place. Let me grab a couple more of these if I can. So many of you doing it. I appreciate that. So, all right. Brian says, Larry, it's about to be 2022. Man, you can identify as all three parties. I'm being greedy, Brian. I want all five. All five. Doing them all. There we go. Yes. I love that. Michelle says, okay, now can we lower the salary for governor? $250,000's a bit much. Yeah. I mean, he's the highest, or at least was the highest paid governor in the entire country. Absolutely true. Thomas says, AOC as governor? God help us, please no. I don't think AOC will run. I was saying AOC as a placeholder for someone who will be a far left, right? What you're seeing in the Democratic Party, for those of you who are Democrats or who follow the Democratic Party, there is a fight within them, right? There is the more mainstream, more status quo Democrat, and then there's the more louder, lefter, socialist-leaning Democrats, right? Those two that are kind of fighting each other. And usually, whenever one of them goes down, the other shoots up. That's what usually happens. So what I'm saying is that might happen in New York State. It's possible that next year, you're going to have someone who's much more part of the louder, socialist-leaning left than Cuomo. As I've mentioned more than once, Cuomo wasn't a socialist. Cuomo wasn't even a Democrat. He was a Cuomoist. He was whatever was going to work to get him and keep him in power. That's all he was. De Blasio is a real Democrat, a real socialist, a true believer. So we get De Blasio type in, now we're in trouble. Worse. Yeah, wow. I didn't think I would be able to say that, but I'm actually saying that, aren't I? Worse. You know, maybe no. I'm going to take that back. No, we're not going to be worse. Because if a true believer like de Blasio runs, and if a true believer like that wins, they actually won't be able to move things forward because they're not the same monster that Cuomo is. So I will actually take that back. In theory, that person will be worse. But in practice, they won't be worse than Cuomo. They'll still be really bad. They just won't be worse. It's a level of horribleness on the horribleometer. Did I make that up? The horribleometer. Your Cuomo's like a 15. De Blasio's like a 13. Still bad. And the highest number you can get is a 10. So that lets you know how horrible it is. That's where I'll go. Yes. So that's good. Tony says, nothing like a gubernatorial resignation to derail your show. No, good. Tony, good. I hope they derail my show every Tuesday this way. This would be amazing. I love it. Let's keep doing this. Derail away. No worries. 100%. Yes. So Paula says, what would de Blasio say? Has he commented? That I know of, no, but I'm sure he'll be happy. He'll be like, good, gone. I do not doubt that de Blasio will run for governor. That is completely in his wheelhouse. That's completely something he would do. That's in his personality. No doubt. Absolutely. He would do something like that. Joe says the money was walking away. That's why he stepped down. That may not be wrong. You could be right. So, yeah. Rito says, after how they treated Patterson, I really wonder what the legislature would do to Hochul. Interesting times. Remember, the system doesn't like lieutenant governors. If the governor isn't 100% pushing that lieutenant governor forward, generally speaking, the Assembly and Senate are against them. That's generally speaking. Hochul isn't one of them. So the odds are they're not going to treat her well. So, yeah, I think she's not going to be treated well. Patterson wasn't either. But I don't think Patterson was interested in running again. I don't think Hochul is either. I think she'll run and then walk. She'll take over and she'll walk away. That's my gut. I think that's true. So, yes. All right. Jacob says you're allowed to celebrate. Thank you, Jacob. I appreciate that. Yes, that's really good. I'm trying to not be too giddy, but yes. There we go. Joe says, come on, I enjoy the de Blasio and Cuomo fights. I know that will be gone. Totally worth it, Joe. I know we are going to lose some stuff. Yes. Totally worth it, though. Yes. One more great one Tuesday with Andy. Maybe I will do one. Yes. Maybe I will. Ricky says, Larry, I pray you get the recognition you need for all of New York so we can get you in there. Thank you, Ricky. I hope so, too. I hope people start paying attention again. That will be nice. That's good. That'll be good. Shelly says, who have you chosen for lieutenant governor? I have not. I haven't had that conversation.
2 minutes.
I don't know. I'll figure that out anyway. We'll figure it out. We'll see what's going to happen. I'm going to have some chats with my team. The phone's already buzzing. So we'll see how that works. We'll see what we can do. Absolutely. So Shelley says he will still be impeached. Read the Albany Times Union article about the 9 other Cuomo scandals. So there we go. Check that out. You can see it. To be forward, Shelley, as time goes on, and I know I feel giddy now, and there's a little bit of pettiness in me. It's true. I am human. But I think after about a day, I'm not going to care anymore. I'm going to be happy that he's gone. And now we have to think, how can we actually rebuild this amazing state? I know that sounds cheesy. I know it does. But for those of you who know me, and some of you have spent a lot of time with me, and some of you just a little bit here or there, you know that I actually do love the state. So I haven't left yet.
1 minute.
And I do want to make it better. And now that he's gone, we should start thinking about that. Is there a way of rebuilding this state? This state, I will say it constantly, and I'll keep saying it, is an amazing state. It's beautiful with great people. It's vast. It's diverse. It's fun. It's exciting. It's all the cool things you could want, whatever you want. The problem's our government. Our government sucks. People leave this state not because they don't like the state. They leave this state because the government's oppressive. We can fix it now. We can find a real solution. A free solution. We can. Larry Sharp, host of the Sharp Way Show. Thank you so much for giving me a chunk of your afternoon. And what a wonderful day. Talk to you very soon. Have a great week. I'll see you all next week.